Emmerdale prepares to face the terrible consequences of Ray's actions as Laurel plunges into the depths of tragedy. This week, the story shifts to an even darker tone. While the entire village is still reeling from Ray's violence and Celia's escalating grip, Laurel inadvertently drifts straight into the eye of the storm, innocently and suffocatingly. What makes her predicament even more chilling is that Laurel is the only one walking straight into danger with a completely open heart. She has no idea that the man Shush is inviting into her home is someone who can destroy lives without batting an eye. Enticed by Ray's mystery and charm, Laurel falls madly in love with him. On the surface, Ray is a kind, calm, considerate man, always there when she needs him. But behind that facade is a man willing to carry out Celia's every command without hesitation. And what we've seen recently only proves that those commands are becoming increasingly cruel. While Marin and Rona are paralyzed by the threats, and Dylan falls into a coma after Ray chases after him and deliberately runs him over, Laurel remains completely carefree, happily opening herself up to Ray as he increasingly intrudes into her life. What's disturbing is that Shush has noticed small signs of unease, like Ray's phone constantly ringing, his unexplained disappearances, or his never-ending explanations. But Laurel quickly dismisses them all. Shush is captivated, mesmerized by the exciting newness. And that's what ultimately leads to the truth striking her like a cruel blow. Laurel trusts Ray with a painful innocence. She wants to believe that good will eventually come to her and is willing to accept whatever he says. But upon discovering Ray's true nature, she will have to face the horrifying truth that she has given her love to a monster. This is no exaggeration. Ray is violent, controlling, and willing to eliminate anyone who threatens Celia's empire. However, it is becoming increasingly clear that Celia is the greatest threat, far surpassing any villain that has appeared in Emmerdale in recent years. The sheer brutality of the crimes committed by Celia and Ray is sending chills down the audience's spines. As Christmas approaches, the atmosphere grows even darker. Everything is being pushed to a point so suffocating that just thinking about it is terrifying. A shock large enough to shatter a character's life. For Laurel, the consequences will be devastating. Her faith, her safety, her judgment all are about to be crushed. Worse still, Laurel dragged Ray into the deepest corners of her life, right alongside her children, while she still dreamed of a future that never existed. When the truth is revealed, every warm moment she once experienced will turn into bone-chilling pain. The emotional trauma is far more devastating than the physical danger. And knowing how deeply Laurel loved, the tragedy becomes even more heartbreaking. As the Christmas episodes approach, Laurel's story plunges into a terrifying nightmare she never anticipated. And now the question isn't whether the truth about Ray will be revealed, but how many pieces Laurel will have left to gather when everything falls apart.